Morning out there, SB fans. Sean Paul Pickleball, broadcasting to you from my next pickleball session in Paynesville, Ohio. It's at a place called Concord Sportsplex. If I don't know if you can see the sign. I'm parked kind of like right under it. Funny story. Now this is gonna be part 2 of my trying out for the pickleball reality show story. And it's actually an important, goes with my story, period. It's funny, on the way up here, well, not on the way up here, this is, from my house to here is about a 40-minute ride. Now, I'm bringing that up because yesterday when I was playing pickleball with a lady, with a group, one of the ladies was asking me about different places to play. And I was running down all these other places I play, and she's just like, oh my God, it's so far and so far from me. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, one place is like 20 some minutes, one place is 30 minutes. And I'm like, what? I'm like, Jiminy Christmas. I've driven 3 hours to play for a day before. And that brings up part of this story. So when I play, again, I'm not going places to play to try to get better. It's social. I'm going to meet people. I want to play with different players. I don't want to just play in one spot. That's why somebody was like, Sean, how do you know where you're going to play every day? I don't. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, ugh, and I look and I'm like, you know what? I'm going here. Well, when I took a break from work, from my real job for that year, trying to chase the pickleball dream, money wasn't around. So I couldn't do that. I had to worry about gas. So I was actually, I don't want to say stuck, but I was stuck playing in the same places, that by the house every day. And though, although the people are very nice, and most of, as far as I know, 90% of them love me. But I still, every day, playing in the same spots, I was just like, man, but I couldn't afford to travel because of the gas. Like right now, I get in the car, I'm like, oh yeah, man, 40 minutes to go. 2 hours, I'm going. Then I'm just like, oh my God, I don't have to count up my change. I'm like, nope, don't have the gas. So taking off that year of work put me and my wife in a very, very financial hole. And I'm even though I'm back to, work now, I'm still trying to dig us out. But again, I have, the finances aren't that bad for me that I can't travel, 40 minutes to play pickleball. But I just thought that was funny because she was, making a big deal out of 30, 40 minutes. And I'm like, shit, that's around the corner for me. You know what I mean? But anyway, so yes, so I am going to start condensing these parts because I just got called. My next pickleball adventure has been set. Rhode Island, here I come. So I want to try to get these stories all out before I head to Rhode Island, because the last part is going to be the video of me sitting there in my work uniform, when I was working at Texas Day Brazil, getting the terrible news that I did not make the show. And I'm going to talk about that a bit because I kind of got, me and a bunch of other people got screwed. Some of the other contestants actually contacted me and were like, man, this sucks. Anyway, so here is the next 2 video questions so of course, like I said, they asked me 4 questions and they wanted the answer in video form. So here are the next 2 videos. So after this, so it's still going to be, this is the second part. And again, I hope everybody's still watching, and I guess thank you everybody I've been getting some inbox messages about It sucks that I didn't win, and I did deserve the win. I think I did too. And I'll get in more of that story later. But here you go. How would winning this event change my life? Again, I think everybody out there, your cast that's sending in one of these videos is probably going to say, for the better. It's definitely going to change my life for the better. So I definitely agree with everybody on that one. For the past 8 years, I've been trying to make this pickleball thing a living. And I'm not talking about a living as in winning every tournament, you know, and going out there and beating people up on the courts and being the best. Not going to be the best. I'm not the best. I'm not going to be the best. I'm not trying to be the best. I mean, if I get on the show, of course, I'm going to compete, and that's the job. That's going to be the job for me, to try to beat everybody out there, and I'm going to do my best. But it would change my life because I pretty much gave up. Not pretty much, I did give up a prominent living in the private security field to chase pickleball. And living paycheck to paycheck, not even paycheck to paycheck. So going broke. My wife's been a soldier by letting me chase this dream. And but so far hasn't been working out. This opportunity is what I think has been banking on. So how it would change my life, it would make it all, well, I'm not gonna say it would make it all worth it, because even if I don't get on this show, and then you know, a couple months down the road, would anybody ask me, was it all worth it? Yes, it was worth it. Yes, it was. Everything I've done, all the people I've met, all the places that I've been, all the pickleball games that I've played, it was worth it. So it will change my life so that I won't have to struggle. I won't have to struggle and do what I love doing. How would win a franchise change me? Or well, let me put it like this. Nothing's going to change me. It ain't going to change me. I'm still going to be Sean Paul. I'm still going to get on the courts and play with the lower level players and have a good time and have some fun. I'm not going to turn into a pickleball snob just because I won an event, won this show. I'm not going to do that. I see a lot of people do that once they upgrade past a certain level, and they don't go back to play with the lower levels. I'm not going to do that. Never will I do that. So it's going to change me for the better, and I'm going to continue to help people like I'm doing now. If I get out there and I have to compete to win, I'm going to compete to win, and I'm going to play to win. But when I'm done, I'm going right back to those lower level courts and play with everybody I've been playing with. And
go.
Why do I love playing pickleball, and what are my goals in this sport? Whew. I swear, you know, these questions I answer myself every day because I love pickleball. I love pickleball because it's social. It's a social sport. I consider myself, I'm a competitive person, but again, I'm too competitive to go out there on the courts and beat people up who can barely get the ball over the net. I love pickleball, and I love meeting the people in the sport. You know, I've been traveling around this United States for quite some time now playing pickleball, and I've met great people. Playing pickleball is a bonus. What are my goals in the sport? I want to make an impact. I want to make my mark in the pickleball world. I want to help people the way people help me get to my level. A lot of people out there, a lot of upper level players won't get on the courts with lower level players. I hate to say it like that. A lady I work with at the Y says she hates to be called a lower level player, but in reality, that's what they're called, lower level players. I like to go out there and give them a chance to hit around with somebody at my level, you know, and that's not there to crush them. My goal is to just make the sport better. You know what I mean? Not so political. It's getting that way now. You know what I mean? And I don't want it to be that way. Why do I love it? I just love it. I don't even know what else to say. I mean, it called me. You know what I mean? I used to think it was dumb. And now 8 years later, I'm Sean Paul Pickleball. And I like being wanted to be around the pickleballers. I don't know. That's it. That's my goal. My goal is not to get better. My goal is not to win every tournament. So if that's what you guys are looking for, I guess, you know, swipe left. How do you do it in Tinder? They swipe right? I don't know. But anyway, that's my goal. All right.